Good morning, my friends. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here this morning we're gonna get started on a get it all done video. I've got a lot of things on my to-do list. Today is our last day of Christmas break. We go back to school tomorrow. It's bittersweet, right? It's been a wonderful break, especially that we got to enjoy it in our new home. But, you know, all good things must come to an end. Otherwise, they wouldn't feel as good as they do when we have them. So it's bittersweet, but we are now in a kind of get your stuff together mode today. I have a lot of things on my to-do list. I need to clean out the fridge. I put in a grocery order last night, just for a little bit of things like for dinners and stuff, because I went grocery shopping with my mother-in-law. I couldn't figure out what we wanted for Christmas this year, but we really needed to stock our fridge and our pantry, so that's what I asked for. So we went to BJ's, which is like a Costco out on this side of the country. You hear my dog finishing her food right now, if you're wondering what that noise is. You can probably hear the kids screaming upstairs. It's about 9 o'clock. We have to leave for church in about 2 hours. We're going to the late service today. This is the first time. Aiden is serving for the first time, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. On my list today is cleaning out the fridge to prepare for the rest of the food order that I'm picking up tomorrow. I also need to get our calendar ready for January. I did some meal planning, so if there's anything I can do for prep, I'll get that done today. We need to pick out the clothes for the week. And on my I want to get done, but I'm not 100% sure I'm going to get to it, is unpacking the office, because I really want to get to my planner things and be able to use that room. So Danny is actually in our room now sorting laundry. So we don't have a dryer right now because it's a long story. If you've watched any of my previous videos, we ordered our washer and dryer a year ago, and when we finally went to go put it in, we realized they gave us electric and we needed gas. So we had to go take it back, order a new one. We had to pay the new price, and we're waiting for that to get delivered. It's not supposed to be here until February. So, you know, that's next month. We'll get there. In the meantime, my mother-in-law is being incredible. She is helping us out with the laundry. So Danny is putting all of that away. We just picked it up from her last night. So that is where we're at. You're going to see Christmas in this video because we are not taking our Christmas decorations down yet. We will take them down next weekend because we're going to celebrate Three Kings Day on the 6th. I am actually supposed to have my little plastic baby Jesus delivered today for our King's cake. I've never made one before. This will be the first year. We figured we wanted to start a new tradition in the new house, so that's the one we're gonna do. It is cloudy and overcast today, and that seems to be the norm lately, so I'm really sorry that it's not like super bright in my videos right now. The weather does not want to cooperate, and you know, we have this whole wall here of windows, so it would be really nice if it would help. And there's Ronan, I think, trying to not be in the shot, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this list. I'm gonna start by cleaning out the fridge. I need to water all the plants. It's water day. Tip, if you have a lot of plants but you are bad about keeping them alive, water them on the same day every week. Some people do Thirsty Thursday. They'll water all their plants on Thursday. I do mine on Sundays. Anyway, that's just a fun little idea. We also have to get everybody ready for back to school, so we need to like find all the backpacks, make sure we know where everybody's shoes are and they're clean because they've been romping around in the mud. I want to make sure my car is cleaned out because I've got to get everybody everywhere they need to go tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our first day doing like our new morning routine because we're not living at my in-laws anymore. So we'll have to see how that all goes, but enough chatter. Let's just get into it. All right, so I just want to show you state of the fridge currently. So we have hosted now Christmas and we hosted New Year's Eve. So this is the state of the refrigerator right now. It's actually not that terrible, but there's a lot of things in here that need to go, like stuff that's just leftovers that we just couldn't finish. So like this stuff up here is leftovers from Christmas. This is leftovers from Christmas that needs to go. That's leftover potato soup that I think everybody has had enough of. This right here is leftover pork carnitas. I made a whole lot for New Year's Eve. We just didn't finish it all, but I think I can put it in a smaller dish. And yeah, so this is just the current state of where we're at. It's really not bad. I've got a lot of turkey bacon in here. So, and like this is a tres leches cake that I made for New Year's Eve, and this is a corn dip. But again, I think I can put it in a smaller container. And there's champagne back there that we did not drink on New Year's Eve because we were drinking other things and I forgot. So, and I don't even know what's in that Tupperware back there, but yeah, let's just clean it out. All right, so I've got the dishes soaking. I like to let them soak a little because they're just easier to scrub that way. I do feel bad for throwing out that much food. That's not typical. It's just that we were so excited to be back in the house that I was cooking every single night, and so there was not really time for eating leftovers. So normally leftovers would totally get eaten, but I want to just show you around in the pantry really quickly. It is a hot mess. I need to organize it. I did purchase a bunch of things to help organize it, but this is what it looks like right now. I just want to walk you through it really quickly. But so on this side of the pantry, this is pretty much where I keep like all of our small appliances. So we have down on the bottom, that's my bread maker, my mixer, which I think I'm going to paint, and to put it out on the countertop. I think I'm going to paint it white. I'm sorry, black. I have a bunch of tiered trays. And then in the back there is a bunch of like cake making utensils. And then in this bottom shelf, we've got, that's a toaster oven, a griddle. That's an Instant Pot, which I've been using almost every single day. I got that as a housewarming gift from my mother-in-law. I love it. Over here, I've got a bread kneading bowl, which is an antique that I purchased when we first moved here. If my camera wants to focus, maybe. There we go. And I thought I'd have it out on my island, but I don't know. It's just really big and it takes up a lot of space. So I like it in here for the fruits. And then we've got our microwave and our toaster, both of which you use in here because they're plugged in. And then up here we've got our rice maker. That's a dumpling maker. It's the waffle iron. Back there I have the, what's it called? The egg thing, the food processor. That's another crock pot. And then just some other randoms. Up there we have a George Foreman. That's our old coffee pot. I need to throw it out because my mom said it didn't work. And then a little fryer. Those things belong with the barbecue, but we don't have one right now. So, and then like in between, there's just random things. Like these things that need to go in the kitchen. It's like random decor back there. Random decor back there. It's just, those things all just need to find a home at some point. But down here on this side, we've got sodas. This is all stuff from my mother-in-law, so I have to go through all of that. And then down here, I try to keep things for the kids. So cereal, there's lemonade and Gatorade, animal crackers. My kids have an obsession with granola bars. Over here, this is like the snack section. Do your kids like to leave things open in the pantry? Because mine do, so I need to close that. But snacks and more snacks, breakfast things. Up here is kind of like baking stuff and rice and just random other stuff that like doesn't really like have a home. And then up there is alcohol, like and that's empty. Back behind there I have cookie jars, and then these are like serving things for drinks. So like when we sit down to have dinner, I'll fill one of those up with water at the table so that we have it. But that is what the pantry currently looks like. It's a hot flippin' mess. I'm going to fill out a calendar. I have two. This whiteboard one is going to go in the office, but then the paper one that's back there, I'm going to put in here. And then I did purchase all of these containers, these plastic containers from the Dollar Tree. They were considered holiday, and so they were 50 cents each. And like looking back, I wish I'd bought more. So I might stop by and see if they're still on sale. But that is the hot mess pantry right now. Eventually I'll film a video for this and clean it out and organize it. But I just don't have the time for that right now. So we're just gonna close the door and pretend like that's not there. So now I'm gonna go around and water all my plants so that I don't forget. It's 9:30, we need to leave for church in about an hour and 15 minutes. So hopefully in that time, I can water all the plants. I'll get all of these washed. I'm not gonna put these in the dishwasher, so I'll wash all of these and get those put away, and then we'll see what else we can check off the list. the fridge is cleaned out and all of the Tupperware is put away. So back in my old house, we used to store the Tupperware like inside of each other, and then we would spend forever trying to find the lids, and it took ridiculous amounts of time. It was miserable. We hated it. So I vowed that when we moved into this house, we were going to store everything with the lids so that we never lost anything. And so far it has helped tremendously. It has not been that long, but that would be advice that I have for you. If you feel like you're constantly losing the lids or you can't find lids, just store them together. Same thing for my glass containers. I keep those with the lids on them as well, just because I hate having to look for them. So I also keep paper plates with my regular plates because sometimes that's just easier for us to grab. In my cleaning video, I think I've gotten asked this a couple of times. I've been asked about my dishes, which I'm happy you guys love them as much as I do. They're by the brand Mikasa. Hold on, let me flip it around for you here. They are old. I got them for our wedding, but they're French countryside, and I just love them. I love like the little scalloped edge. You can still buy them. I've also been asked about our hobnail bowls. These are melamine, so they're plastic, but these I got at TJ Maxx or Home Goods. I have 2 sets of them. There's a whole bunch of them in the dishwasher right now. We use these for everything. This is actually a mixing bowl, which I think I've also been asked about. And these mixing bowls are from Amazon. And I got them as a gift for Christmas last year. So, but anyway, I was talking to you about storing everything with the lids. That is my recommendation. Store them with the lids. Same thing with your like Hydro Flasks or whatever. This is Michaela's, so we just keep it in here with the lid, or you can store it with the lid on it, because otherwise it ends up like these over here. These are the land of the coffee cups or cups without lids, so that just gets really irritating. Okay, so we are getting ready to leave for church, but I just before we go wanted to show you what our plan is for dinners this week. We are doing taco soup. Tonight we're going to do a pasta dish. We're doing chicken Caesar salad, pan-fried chicken with veggies, chicken burrito bowls with cilantro rice, and then some beef bulgogi. And then as you see here, it says order pickup Monday 3 to 4. So I'm going to pick up our groceries tomorrow between 3 and 4. And then these are things that I couldn't get at the grocery store, but that I needed. The pasta I actually needed, but I just found some in the pantry. This is supposed to say mirin instead of moron, which is an Asian spice. I do need some of that, and then Dijon mustard. So those are what we're doing for dinner, and those are the things that I need to purchase. And as I cook them, I put them in just idea order. I don't put them in what day of the week we're going to do, because I haven't sat down to look at our plans for the week, so I'm not sure which, we're going to do on what night, but I'll do that later when I do the calendar. But this way I can just check them off as we eat them. All right, so we are back now from church. It is 2:20. We've been back for a little while, but we had to stop at the grocery store really quick so I get those couple of things I needed for dinner. And then we ate lunch. I had some leftover carnitas. Danny is eating some chili fries that he made with his leftover chili, and the kids had some lunch bowls. I'm going to show you what I picked up at the grocery store really quickly, and then I think we're going to move into the office and try to work on that for a little bit. Okay, so here's what I grabbed from the grocery store. So tonight I am making a sun-dried tomato pasta with chicken, and so I picked up, the recipe calls for a short pasta, so I picked up rigatoni. And because my family is giant, we're doing 2 boxes. I picked up garlic, shallots, calls for Dijon mustard, and then the sun-dried tomatoes. And then I also picked up some Parmigiano Reggiano. And I also picked up the mirin. Remember, my phone auto-corrected to moron. That is not what I was looking to purchase. This is what I was picking up. It is a sweet cooking seasoning. I found it in the Asian aisle, and I'm going to use it when making the beef bulgogi. I also picked up an Italian loaf. So that is for dinner later. Let me go show you what we're working with in the guest room / office. It's a hot flippin' mess. So here is what I'm talking about, if my phone wants to, or my camera wants to. There we go. So I've got, this is a box that my mother-in-law had been putting together for me, just full of random things that she was collecting from the kitchen and whatnot. These are boxes of Christmas decor. This is a box that has like the kids' artwork and stuff from school. These are empty. Those two boxes over there are planner things. That's a whole bunch of paper towels that I need to find a home for. And then over here is my desk that's falling apart. And we've got a dresser and some more crap that I don't know what it is. And then in here, I've got this situation happening. So I need to figure out what we're doing in here. I need to figure out what we're going to do with the bed, how we want to turn it, make it work, how it's all going to fit. I might turn it with the head over here and do it that way. We don't have a headboard. We don't have a bed frame yet. We're trying to decide what we want to do, whether or not we want to do like a day bed. Danny's talking about doing a Murphy bed. I don't know. We'll see. For right now, this bed has got to get fixed because it's driving me bananas. But primarily, I just want to be able to set up over at the desk area and get that situated. So, and the lighting is in here is terrible, but it is what it is. But the view, when I sit at the desk and I edit, the view is fantastic. So it makes you feel like you're kind of in a sunroom because you've got the windows on both sides. So that's where we're at. And let's try to get it organized a little bit. Okay, so this is actually a couple days later since I filmed this video, but for whatever reason, this footage just did not film. But this is what the office / guest room looks like right now. I need a bed frame for this, and that's coming. But this is what it looks like in here. It's nothing fancy. Literally, the desk is falling apart. Danny has to fix it, but it'll work for now as a place just for me to edit. I do have my planner goodies over here. So these are all of my favorite personal planners. I've got a pocket planner here. I've got some of my favorite sticker kits from Nikki Plus 3 that I'm going to use. This is my 2021 planner, but I never used it. So I'm just going to keep using it and just use date covers. And then this is an A5 planner that I have. This is like planner goodies like die cuts and whatnot. This has paper clips. I have so many good old planner goodies from my planner days. That entire thing is full of washi. These are stickers. And down here I've got like kits for my traveler's notebook, and those are all, that's more stickers, and those are all covers for my recollections planner. And then in this side over here, I have a calendar right here, which is a just a dry erase calendar. And then that's like a pin board that I had back in Vegas. There's going to be a TV that goes up there. So it's just kind of a space holder. And then up here, this has my silhouette and my laminator paper cutter. This dresser is going to get painted. I don't know why it's not focusing. I dropped my camera, so there's like a weird black line on it, and I'm hoping that it'll go away. But I don't know if it's going to. We'll see. But anyway, that's going to get painted. I bought that on Facebook Marketplace. I got that one and the one in our bedroom for like 30 bucks for the two of them. And then let me show you what's happening in the closet. It's kind of a mess. But down here on the bottom, I just put those storage things that I was using. And then this is a printer that's not plugged in. And this is like all of my functional stickers. So Zoom meeting, that kind of thing. Over here I have lights for when I film and my tripod. And then up top is just some like household things, and somebody crying at the door. What is the matter? What? My little Luna. Anyway, so that's the closet. I wanted to leave plenty of space for people to hang things when they come to visit. And then all those other drawers are empty so that when they come to visit, they have some place to put their things. So that is how this room turned out so far. Okay, so it's been like 100 years. It is almost 8 o'clock, 7:47. 7:47, like a plane.
7:49.
7:49.
That clock's wrong.
My clock is wrong. So anyway, we just finished dinner a little while ago, and I just finished cleaning up and feeding the dog and getting like lunches ready for tomorrow. And anyway, we had the most delicious creamy sun-dried tomato pasta, chicken pasta by, oh man, what is her name? Why can't I think of it right now? I'll tell you right now. Half-Baked Harvest, Joanna Gaines. No, he's probably thinking Joanna Gaines because I have been watching her Magnolia Table. Half-Baked Harvest. If you guys don't follow her on Instagram, I would highly, highly recommend it. She makes really simple dishes. This was a one-pot dish, but it was so good. It was really like high-end pasta, so, but not for expensive, you know what I mean? Just used really good quality ingredients. It's really good. So, I'm now going to sit down and work on the calendar because I haven't had a chance to do that, and I want to do that because it's the start of the month. I want to make sure we have that posted. We know where everybody's supposed to be and what they're doing. Although COVID really does seem to be putting like a damper on some things because Michaela already found out she doesn't have dance tomorrow because her teacher is sick. So we'll see what happens. But that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to sit down on the couch in my pajamas and do some cross-stitching before bed. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that calendar situation right now. I did not get clothes picked out for the week. I did not get my car cleaned. Danny did get a bunch of clothes put away and organized, so we'll be fine for the morning, but tomorrow night I'll probably have to pick those out. So that's what we're doing. Let's work on this calendar real fast. So January's filled in for what I know. I need to look up what days I have staff meetings because I don't remember. So there's some Mondays I have to stay an hour late at work, and then there's some days that Danny has to stay for his meetings. So, but I put in like the days that we don't have school, like Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Aiden's birthday. So my son turns 13. I'll have 2 official teenagers this month. Three Kings Day is on the 6th. There's a Worship Wednesday at my church. And then I do believe starting on the 14th, we have a fast. Kids have teeth cleanings. I have a hair appointment and my niece turns 19. I am old. Calendar for January so far is done. One other thing I wanted to mention was if you have a fear of writing on your planners or calendars with a pen, but you hate using a pencil, which is me, use the Pilot Friction pen. It's an erasable pen and it is phenomenal. It like literally erases everything. In fact, people use it to like trace their embroidery patterns or you know, things on a shirt, and then because it comes right off, like you can wash it off. So this is the best pen. So for my friend Amy, who used to have a panic attack every time I would write in my planner or calendar with a pen, I now use an erasable pen. Are you happy? Okay guys, that is gonna do it for this video. I am pooped. Hopefully I have enough footage for a decent video. We'll see. I'm gonna sit down and do some editing, but that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed coming along with me on this Sunday reset, and although I didn't get to everything on my list, I did get a decent amount done and gave my family a really good dinner. So that is that. I'm gonna go put on my sweatpants now and go sit my booty on the couch, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.